Everything is at stake. Everything that was at stake in November is at stake leading up to January 5th. Look at what's happening right now in this state. We're looking across the country at so much devastation. People who have lost family members, lost time being able to go to work, lost time in terms of our children's education and the days of their education they have missed. There's been so much loss these years, and in particular this year. We're looking here in Georgia at the fact that 1 in 7 families is describing their household as being hungry. We're in the midst of a hunger crisis in America, and it's hitting Georgia hard. 1 in 7 describing hunger in their households. 1 in 6 Georgian families are describing an inability or difficulty to pay rent. 1 in 4 small businesses in Georgia have gone out of business or are about to go out of business. And what we are here to talk about, and why everyone, all the leaders are here right now together, because if you're here, you're a leader, is to say that we will have our voices heard. We will not let anyone silence us. We will speak up about what we need. We will tell you what we want, and we will make it happen through our vote. And just like you did, you will do it again. And here's the thing, you know, I was here, Joe Biden was here, we were all here together in Georgia before November. And remember how we knew what was at stake and the challenge ahead of us. We knew, like Stacey Abrams been telling us and organizing against it, that there would be powerful people trying to prevent us from voting. We knew the kind of games they would play to make it difficult, to suppress our vote, to make it confusing, to discourage us. And in November, we talked about that, and we said, we know the challenge that is before us. Well, the same challenge exists today. And so we again ask, as it relates to January 5th, the question we asked in November: why are so many powerful people trying to make it so difficult for us to vote? We have to ask the question, why? And we know the answer. Because they know our power. They know when we vote, things change. They know when we vote, we win. So what we did in November, we can do again, because it comes from a very deep place inside of us. Understanding this is not about a dance. This is not about a gesture. This is about our lives. This is about the lives of our children. This is about the life of our community and the lifeblood of our nation. Now, you all know I was elected to the United States Senate 4 years ago. Actually, bittersweet night. It was the same night Donald Trump was elected. But I was elected to the United States Senate, becoming only the 2nd black woman in the history of the United States Senate to be elected. Only the 2nd. I am currently the only black woman in the United States Senate. And here's what I have also come to visit with you to share. The decisions that are made in that body, in the United States Senate, there are only 100 senators. They call the United States Senate the most deliberative body in the world. They elect people, we elect people for 6 years in the United States Senate because the job is so important and potentially so powerful and is so important in terms of representing the state as a whole that we want to give people the amount of time that is necessary for them to establish themselves and a voice for their state in a way that they are not only leaders for their state but national leaders. It is in the United States Senate where I went to the floor, they call it the well of the Senate. It's a grand building, our United States Capitol. It's beautiful. And the panels, wood paneling, been there forever. Pristine desks. You can see the names of the founders of our democracy written in those desks. And I sat on that floor when the Republicans were trying to get rid of the Affordable Care Act that they named ObamaCare, that brought health care to tens of millions of people in our country. I watched as they dared to play politics with people's lives and their well-being. And I saw with my own eyes, I was relatively new to the Senate, I saw with my own eyes the power of each of these individuals who are United States senators. It's incredible. And as an example of that power, I saw what you probably saw by television. In the early morning, late at night, early morning hours on the United States Senate, I saw the power of just one senator when the late, great John McCain, on the issue of trying to get rid of ObamaCare because President Obama, together with Vice President Joe Biden, brought it, so they wanted to attack it, but it was about America's health care. I saw the power of one senator when John McCain took to that floor and said, "No, you don't." He said, "No, you don't." The power of just one individual. And Georgia, Columbus, you got the power to send two. It is within your hands, within our grasp, to send these two leaders to Washington, D.C., who will fight for your voice. They are born out of this election cycle when people tried to silence and suppress you. But they were triumphant. They were born out of this election cycle when people dared to try and have us count 3 times your vote. And they are here to tell the story. They are born out of a moment when people dared from other states like Texas to recall your vote and your voice. But they live to tell the story. They are strong. They have survived these games people are playing because they are the strong voices of the people of this state. So we've got it within our power, and you have it within your hands, to make a statement about who is Georgia and the power of the voice of Georgia, sending these two, John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock, to the United States Congress, to the United States Senate, to say, it is us, the people of Georgia, who will make a decision. It will not be made for us. We will make the decision about who represents us.